Hey guys, Dino here, back for a beer review. Beautiful day outside, so I thought I'd soak up the old sun and make the most of it before winter arrives. But anyway, got a beer here from Luke from Wagon Brewing Company, and it's his Pale Rider, clocking in at 4.6%. Beautiful label. Luke's just changed his brewery name to Wagon Brewing, and yeah, he's just been doing some really nice labels on his beers. So yeah, awesome looking label. What makes this beer special is this is using wet hops or green hops. So probably in the last 6 weeks or so, they've been doing the hop harvest down in Nelson in the South Island of New Zealand. So some of the hops are taken straight off the vines and sent around the countries to breweries and homebrew shops. The breweries do a whole range of fresh hop beers, and Luke has picked up some of the fresh or green hop Motueka and Nelson, and he's put it into this beer. So we'll pour it up first, and I'll tell you what I know about the beer. Nice hiss off the bottle, some nice smoke as well come off. I've got to mention that Luke bottled this beer using a Williams worn bottling machine, so that I think flushes all the O2 out of the bottle, and then you can fill the beer from the keg straight into the bottle, and there's no risk of any oxygen getting in. So it's poured up with a beautiful head on it. Man, that's a very nice colour. It's a little bit hazy, but Luke's used a truckload of hops in here, so he's used Motueka whole fresh green hop cones in the boil, and he's used a truckload of Nelson Sauvin in the dry hop. I think he used 500 grams of Nelson Sauvin just for the dry hop alone, and I'm not sure what he used in the boil. The malts are Gladfield's ale malt. There's Gladiator, which is like their version of Carapils, so that's sort of helped with the head retention. And he's used Shepherd's Delight, which is like a Cara red sort of malt, just to give the beer a nice sort of reddy colour, but in this case it's got a really nice, I'd say it's sort of reddy orange colour. Looks really good, and also I think he's got some Munich in there. So yeah, I'm really keen to give this a try. It's been sitting in the fridge for a few days now. Straight away, actually, when I was pouring the beer into the glass, I could smell the hop coming off the top. It's hard to describe the difference between like using pellets and fresh or wet hops, other than to say there's a lot more. It's a lot more punchy, and you're definitely picking up a more fresh. It smells fresher. Some really nice hop aroma there. It's quite fragrant. It's almost a little bit floral, but there's some nice citrus there. More sort of orangey, tangerine maybe on the nose. Smells beautiful. It's nice. What strikes me first is the hops. It's quite an sort of concentrated, intense sort of hoppiness there. It's quite sort of fruity slash juicy. I don't know. You know, when you get a piece of a lolly or maybe a bit of gum that's got like a fruit flavour to it, you get that initially, you get that real upfront, quite intense, concentrated sort of sort of fruit flavour, and that's what's sort of coming through in the beer. Just that real concentration of hops. It's a real nice citrus. It's definitely, well, to me anyway, it's definitely leaning more towards sort of like orange marmalade, sort of orange rind sort of taste. Yeah, it's a real nice bitterness. It's like I say, you get it up front and then it smooths away really nicely. The malts, so he's used some Munich in there. There's a little bit of sweetness coming through. Definitely some malt flavour, but it's probably a little bit in the background compared to the hops, because the hops are so sort of dominant, and there's so many of them sort of packed into the brew. That yeah, they're definitely the star, and I guess that's the reason you want to brew with fresh green hops, is you want that hoppiness to come through and sort of pop through the beer, and it's certainly done that. Actually, I'm getting a little bit of biscuity breadiness on the aroma, and that's probably from the Munich. Very nice smell actually. Very clean malt smell, and that goes nicely with the hops. Or maybe some little bit of sweet caramel as well coming through. Just picking up more and more aroma, or more and more different aromas on the top as the beer's warming up. So yeah, that is awesome, Luke. So yeah, that's my first fresh hop beer for this year, or green hop beer. I've done my own one, but I've just done a single hopped version with Nelson Salvin, so I'll probably do a review on that next week. I've given a bottle to Luke, and I've actually sent one overseas as well, so I'll be interested to see what those guys think of that. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks very much, Luke, for dropping your Pale Rider fresh hop beer off to me. Really appreciate it. Tastes fantastic, and I know that Luke's got a full keg of this at home, so yep, he won't be going short for a while. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.